You know, I know some of you guys ain't strikers. I know some of you don't play Titan much. And I gotta say, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, I understand. Every now and then I feel like maybe I should get off a Titan. And then I realize I was born with a dick. And nuts. Nuts, folks. And I can't be getting on another class because these balls won't let me. Let's talk about the loadout of choice here today, guys. And even if you are not a Titan, understand that this loadout is nasty. And I'm all about finding nasty, weird shit. So let's get started. First off, guys, I'm rocking a Riskrunner. Riskrunner, I know, not necessarily the most popular of weapons, but don't worry, this will all make sense. I'm also rocking Bottom Tree Striker. A lot of things in the bottom tree that's really, really good. I know a lot of people still tend to rock top tree because of the double pulse grenades, but in this situation, bottom tree is fantastic. The exotic choice of the day is ACD feedback fences. Now, feedback, I didn't even know these things were as nasty as they are. They are the best when it comes to melee fights. If you have feedback fences in your slot, you will win every melee fight. Now, as far as the kinetic and the power weapon, this is a hand-in-hand shotgun, which is sold by Hawthorne. A lot of people ask me about it. It is a great shotgun, probably the best shotgun under Legend of Acreus. Highly suggest get your hands on it. And Legal Action is a 340 round per minute ARC-type pulse rifle. I'm using it specifically to get ready for Claymore, which will be the Fable reward for rank. So let's break down the trio of today's video. This is a Riskrunner ACD feedback fence Bottom Tree Striker video. Again, the Bottom Tree Striker, you probably swap that up a little bit, but I'm going Bottom Tree because I am rocking feedback fences. Feedback fences is really good for a melee fight, but again, you don't have Synthocept range. A lot of people like Synthocept range, but again, I don't want to waste that exotic slot on a Synthocept build. You do have the perk Knockout though. Knockout, critically wounding enemy or breaking their shields increases your melee range and damage. Oh my God, it's almost broken, guys. I'm talking about Synthocept range with the melee here. Not as crazy because Synthocept range is pretty fucking broken, but this is it's pretty decent, and it gets the hits off, especially on those hoppity hunters, man, that are always trying to run away from you. Now, as far as the super itself, yes, you do extend the time frame after getting a kill. Now, we all know the Striker Titan super could be in a much better situation, especially when going up against 10 mobility hunters rocking something like high jump. Man, they can get the fuck away from you. They can literally bounce right over your super with ease. Super unfortunate, but it's just the reality of most of our supers here on the Titan class. Now, Riskrunner has two cool perks, man. It's got, of course, the Superconductor Perk, which it actually has a chance to chain lightning and return ammo, which is essentially infinite ammo. And it also has ARC Conductor, which is the perk that you're going to want to activate. Now, naively, young Aztecross thought the only way to activate this bitch is to receive arc damage. That's actually not a difficult task since everyone rocks Arc Strider, so just wait a little bit, you will be arc bolted. But the other side of things is not always at the best of times. Turns out, boys, you can actually take your pulse grenade and throw it at the ground to damage yourself, and Arc Conductor is now activated. Now, that's kind of a bold thing to do. You're wasting your grenade, and on top of wasting your grenade, you're damaging yourself. So is the perk really worth it? Fuck yeah, it is. This is a nasty ass perk. It is the reason why I went through every one of my weapons and got them bitches off of art, because Riskrunner will tear your ass in two. But now that I can activate it myself, oh, that's great. That's real great. Now, I'm not sure what other grenades can do it, but I know pulse grenades can do it. So, of course, if you're a Storm, you can do this to yourself. And on top of that, there is a lot of ways to receive arc damage with just the majority of people in Crucible rocking Arc Strider these days. So, there's a good chance you're going to already have Arc Conductor going. And it's fantastic for just reducing damage as well, because the moment you actually receive arc damage, you actually gain resistance to it. Overall, boys, this is a nasty loadout. I'll be using it today in Iron Meta because I want to see how it's going to do up against 6 players. I used it all day yesterday, though. I went into competitive, went into quick play, and very much enjoyed this loadout, guys. It's really good, and it's, you know, I feel like Riskrunner's only going to get better depending on the exotic masterwork. Hopefully, the masterwork's going to be really nasty and aid it even more, man. On top of that, with the combination of having, you know, pseudo Synthocepts down there with Bottom Tree on Striker, ACD feedback fences to always win your melee fights, this is one of my favorite loadouts and favorite builds currently right now for the Striker Titan. Boys, try it out for yourself. Fellas, we're going to be live with Noja and Planet Destiny here shortly. Feel free to drop by the stream, man. We'll be doing some Iron Banner probably with viewers and other Planet Destiny people. So feel free to come by. Guys, as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.
So let's get